Welcome back to Vector Calculus. So in the previous video we have solved the problems on Green's theorem here. So in this video we will solving the problems on Stokes theorem or Stokes theorem. So statements of Stokes theorem is if S is the surface bounded by a simple closed curve C, and if factor f is any continuous differentiable factor function, then integration along the curve C factor f dot dr is equal to double integration over the surface S del cross f, means curl of f dot n cap into ds here. So this statement is called Stokes theorem here. Integration f dot dr is equal to double integration over the surface S del cross f dot n cap ds, where n cap ds is dy dzi plus dz dxj plus dx dy into k. So now we will solving the problems on Stokes theorem. Verify Stokes theorem for the vector field f is equal to 2x minus y into I minus y z square j minus y square z into k over the upper half of the surface of x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 1, and which is bounded by its projection on the xy plane here. So with the help of x square y square z square we will finding the parametric equation, and which use the limiting points of the vector field f here. So solution, we have the Stokes theorem. Integration along the curve C f dot dr is equal to double integration over the surface S curl f dot n cap ds here, where C is the circle in xy plane whose center is at origin and radius is equal to unity. So this suppose if x square plus y square plus z square equal to 1, which represents circle, then we have to assuming z value as 0. So then it become x square plus y square equal to 1 here. So here we will denote x square y square equal to 1 when z equal to 0. Suppose if z is not equal to 0, then it cannot represent the circle here. Then its parametric equations of circle are x equal to cos theta, y is equal to sin theta, and the value of theta belongs to the interval 0 to 2 pi. So first one we will calculating the left hand side here, f dot dr. So integration along the curve C vector f is 2x minus y into dr. So dr is dx, then minus y z square dy minus y square z into dz. So you are eliminating I, j and k. Then take the limiting point 0 to 2 phi, and we substituting x equal to cos theta, y is equal to sin theta, that is 2 cos theta minus sin theta, and after differentiating x equal to cos theta, which become dx is equal to minus sin theta into d theta here. Now multiplying 2 cos theta minus sin theta into minus sin theta d theta, so which become 2 cos theta sin theta. So 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta, and minus sin theta into minus sin theta is plus sin square theta d theta. Now we integrating sin 2 theta, which is cos 2 theta by 2, and integration of cos is minus. So minus into this minus is plus over the interval 0 to 2 pi. Then integration of sin square theta. So before integrating sin square theta, we will expressing sin square theta as 1 minus cos 2 theta equal to 2 sin square theta, or sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. By applying this formula, we will expressing the sin square theta as 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2 into d theta. Now integration of 1 into d theta is theta minus integration of cos 2 theta is sin 2 theta whole divided by 2, and take this 1 by 2 as outside over the interval 0 to 2 phi. Now we is substituting theta value as 2 phi, so 2 phi into 2 is 4 phi. So cos 4 phi, which comes in first quadrant where it become 1 here, plus 1, and cos of 0 is 1, upper limit minus lower limit, plus 1 by 2. Then here also is substituting the limiting point as 0 to 2 phi. So 2 phi sin 2 into 2 phi is sin 4 phi. So sin 4 phi value is 0 and sin 0 is 0. So upper and lower limit of sin 2 theta is 0. Now 1 minus 1 0, and here 2 and 2 cancelled out, which is equal to pi here. So integration over the curve C, vector f dot dr is pi. So equation number 1. Then second one is double integration curl f dot n cap ds here. Means we will calculating del cross f. So we know that del cross f will already solved on the curl function. So determinant of ijk, and del is represented as dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and use the factor f. So factor f is 2x minus y minus y square yz square minus y square z here. So here we will using the third row as factor f function. Now we expanding the determinant when we use I. So dou by dou y of minus y square z here, and differentiation of y square is minus 2 yz. Then dou by dou z of minus yz square. So differentiation of yz square with respect to z is 2 yz, and while multiplying in this direction sign is minus. So this minus and minus y become plus. So plus 2 yz. So minus 2 yz plus 2 yz 0. And we know that the sign of I is always plus, j is always minus, and k is plus here. Plus minus signed plus here. So now we using the minus j. Then dou by dou x of minus y square z. So its differentiation is 0. And dou by dou z of 2x minus y is also 0. And last one is k into bracket. So dou by dou x of minus y z square is 0, and dou by dou y of 2x minus y. So minus y is minus 1, minus into minus plus here. So here we will get it, the curl f is equal to k. Now we using curl f dot n cap ds. So you know that ds is dy dz I dz dxj plus dx into dy k here. Now use double integration over the surface s. Curl f dot n cap ds is equal to double integration over the surface s dx into dy. So double integration over the surface s dx dy, which represents area of the circle, that is x square plus y square is equal to 1, and which is equal to pi. So hence right hand side is double integration over the surface s curl f dot n cap ds is pi here, because we know that area of the circle is a equal to pi r square, where r is equal to 1 here, because x square plus y square is equal to 1. So 1 means it denotes the radius value, which is r. So if you put r equal to 1, so our a value become pi here. So hence our right hand side is pi. So equation 1 is pi, equation 2 is also pi. So from 1 and 2 we say that the Stokes theorem is verified. Next example, evaluate integration along the curve C xy dx plus xy square dy by Stokes theorem, where C is the square in xy plane with the vertices are 1 0 minus 1 0 0 1 0 minus 1. So you know that Stokes theorem is integration f dot dr is equal to double integration over the surfaces del cross f dot n cap ds here. So first one we calculating f dot dr is equal to integration xy dx plus xy square dy. So xy dx and xy square dy. And del cross f is I j k dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z, xy dx xy square, and there is no any k term, so which is equal to 0. So on expanding this determinant we will get it y square minus x dx into dy, because dou by dou y of 0 is 0, dou by dou z of xy square is 0, dou by dou x of 0 is 0, dou by dou z of xy is also 0, and dou by dou x of xy square is y square, and dou by dou y of xy become x here. So that is y square minus x and k, and you know that k denotes dx into dy. So hence Stokes theorem, double integration over the surfaces del cross f dot n cap ds. So double integration use del cross f y square minus x dx into dy. So here the value of x which varies from minus 1 to plus 1, and y varies from minus 1 to plus 1. So this is the square, and whose vertices are 1 0 0 1 minus 1 0 0 minus 1. So use the limiting point x and y as minus 1 to plus 1 y square minus x dy into dx. So after integrating this function and substituting plus 1 and minus 1, we will get it double integration del cross f dot n cap ds is 4 divided by 3. So here we will not calculating the left hand side, because the problem is evaluated. Either you calculate left hand side or right hand side here. If they given the word as verify, then only will simplifying left hand side and right hand side. Next example, verify Stokes theorem for the factor f is equal to x square plus y square I minus 2xyj taken around the rectangle bounded by x equal to 0, x equal to a, y equal to 0 and y is equal to b. Solution. Integration along the curve C, vector f dot dr is equal to double integration over the surfaces del cross f dot n cap ds here. So here we'll taken the rectangle. So rectangle O, A, B and C here. So sides are y equal to 0 x axis, x equal to a, the line parallel to y axis, BC line, that is y equal to b, the line which is parallel to the x axis, and OC or CO line, that is denoted as x equal to 0. So x equal to 0 y axis, y equal to 0 x axis, x equal to a and y equal to b, the line parallel to y axis and x axis respectively, and the sides are or vertices are 0 0 a 0 0 b 0 b here. So integration along the curve C, vector f dot dr is equal to, so first one we move from O to A, that is OA line f dot dr, plus next one we moving A to B, which is x is equal to a, then B to C, and last one is C to O. So it starts from O to A to B, B to C and C to O. So we'll get it the 4 integration OA, AB, BC and CD. So now we integrating these four terms separately, then we adding the result here. So first one, along the curve OA, so when we move from O to A, so here y is equal to 0 and depression of y is dy, so dy is also equal to 0. So 0 to A, it is on x axis, so we say that Ux varies from 0 to A. Then integration x varies from 0 to A, our function is x square dx. So here y equal to 0 because y is 0 on x axis. So integration of x square is x cube by 3, and after substituting the limiting points a and 0 as a cube by 3. Then along the curve AB, so AB is x equal to a and its depression is dx is equal to 0, and here y varies from 0 to b. So now integrate y equal to 0 to b by substituting x equal to a and dx equal to 0. So the function is minus 2a and y, because first term is x square plus y square dx and our x square plus y square dx 2xy dy. So our dy is 0 means second term is 0. We using only first term where y is b. So x square plus b square dy, and its integration is x cube by 3 and limiting point is a cube by 3 minus b square dx is b square x value is a. So minus a b square. Then along the curve along the curve BC, so here equation is y is equal to b and its differentiation is dy is equal to 0. So x varies from again a to 0. So equation is x square plus b square dx, second term is 0 because dy is equal to 0. So after integrating we will get it minus a square by 3 minus ab square, and along the curve AB, so here x is equal to a, dx is 0. So use the function minus 2xy where x is equal to a. So after integrating we will get it minus ab square. And last one is along the curve CO, so here x is equal to 0 and dx is also equal to 0, and we say that our y varies from b to 0. So on integrating y varies from b to 0, so 0 dy, because x equal to 0 dx equal to 0 and y dy is a dy, so which is also equal to 0. So after adding along the curve OA, AB, BC and CO, so which gives the minus 2ab square, say equation number 1. Then we calculating the right hand side del cross f. So del cross f is ijk dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z and x square plus y square minus 2xy and 0. So after expanding we will get it minus 4yk, and k denotes dx dy according to n cap ds. So now integrate minus 4y between the limit x varies from 0 to a, y varies from 0 to b. So when x varies from 0 to a, we will taking the lower part and upper part. So lower part is y equal to 0, upper part is y is equal to b. Then integrate with respect to y and with respect to x and substitute x value as 0 to a, y value as 0 to b, and simplify we will get it minus 2ab square here. So from 192 results are same, minus 2ab square ab square. So hence the theorem is verified. Next example, use Stokes theorem to evaluate vector f is equal to yi plus x minus 2xzj minus xy into k, where S is the surface of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square above the xy plane. So solution, integration f dot dr is equal to, so double integration over the surface S del cross f dot n cap ds is equal to, so C is the circle in xy plane. When C is circle, so our x square plus y square plus z square become x square plus y square equal to a square, because z is equal to 0. Now use the parametric equation of circle as x equal to a cos theta, y equal to a sin theta, and differentiate x and y, which use dx is minus a sin theta d theta, dy as a cos theta d theta, and here theta varies from 0 to 2 pi in the circle. Now Stokes theorem, f dot dr is equal to integration along the curve C. So use y x minus 2z 2xz into dy minus xy dz. Now substitute y as a cos theta and dx as minus a sin theta d theta. Then similarly x and z, so x is a cos theta and z is 0, and dy, so our dy is a cos theta d theta. So last one is xy dz, so here z equal to 0, which denotes dz is also 0, so last term become 0. So using only y dx and x minus 2z dy. Then multiply a sin theta into a sin theta, which become a square sin square theta, and a cos theta is a square cos square theta. So here a square is common, so remaining terms are cos square minus sin square theta d theta, and we know that cos square theta minus sin square theta, which gives the formula of cos 2 theta, and integrate cos 2 theta, which become minus sin 2 theta, plus sin 2 theta by 2, and substitute the theta value as 2 phi and 0. So sin 4 phi is 0, sin 0 is 0, so our left hand side f dot dr is 0. Say equation number 1. Now we is simplifying the right hand side, that is del cross f or curl of f. So del cross f is ijk dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z, factor f is y x minus 2xz minus xy. So on expanding this determinant, we will get it xi plus yj minus 2zk. Now take del cross f dot n cap ds. So after applying the dot product for n cap ds with del cross f, so xi plus yj minus 2zk dot n cap ds. So we know that n cap ds is dy dz dz dxj dx dy into k, so which is equal to 0. But we know that z equal to 0, dz equal to 0 means in every term it containing z or dz here, so all terms become 0. So right hand side is also 0. So from 192 the theorem is verified, Stokes theorem verified, that is LHS is equal to RHS.